Yo guys, what's going on? It's Rose here, bringing you guys week 5 of our FBL Season 6 championship run. We're facing Honch, coach of the Fort Lauderdale Feather Dancers. He's actually the owner of the NBA, whose season we were just in. I have to record that video, so that should be up around the time this one is. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go over their team. Last week, we ended up taking a win over Darth Runyon in a beautiful fashion. If you haven't checked out that video, go ahead and go on to my channel. It's gonna be right there for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and go over Honch's team. He's got Dragapult, Milotic, Scor, Mega Scissor, Darmanitan, Raikou, Serena, Audino, Conkeldurr, and Alolan Muck. I actually really wanted Gliscor in the original draft when we were going for this, but it didn't end up happening. We ended up getting Rhyperior instead, which I'm very happy with Rhyperior. It was the best ground type on the board at the time, and I'm very happy with our team, how it turned out. So, anyways, we're going to go ahead. We're going to pull up this replay for you guys. If you missed the last couple of videos, I explained that basically I had to take a break from recording and streaming and stuff just because my mic really just decided not to work. But we have a new one, which is awesome. Thank you again, Brendan, aka Dark Devil 26. I'll try and link him down in the description. He gave me his old Yeti mic for my birthday, so that was really cool of him. Definitely much appreciated. Let's go ahead, actually. Let's go over the 6 mods we're bringing. We have Physically Defensive Goodra, kind of just to check Darmanitan best as possible, but this also pretty much shuts down Raikou completely, even if it's Calm Mind or anything like that. So, Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and Earthquake. Nothing crazy there. Earthquake is really just for Raikou, and a little bit of Darmanitan as well. Mega Kangaskhan, really, honestly, it has a pretty good matchup. Enough speed for Darmanitan if it's not Scarfed. 2 Elemental Punches, Facade, and Earthquake rounds out the moveset there. Nothing crazy. We have Buzzwole. Shout out to Omar for this. He actually gave me the idea for this. Akaberry Buzzwole to kind of take a Flare Blitz from the Darmanitan and kill back with CC or Earthquake. Enough speed, I believe, for uninvested Gliscor. And then just, CC, EQ, Ice Punch, and Roost. We have Tapu Koko with enough speed for Raikou. U-Turn, T-Bolt, D-Gleam, and Defog with the Shuckaberry. Scarf Hoopa with enough speed so that we outspeed Dragapult with our Scarf. Dual Stab plus T-Bolt and Destiny Bond. Destiny Bond really just in case we needed a sack. And then last but not least, we have sub-3 attacks Volcanion with enough speed, like I said, for the Gliscor. We ended up putting a few extra points in speed. We only needed to hit 227, I think, in order to outspeed. But I put a few extra just in case he wanted to run a few speed points to outspeed us. So, decided to just do that real quick, make sure that we guaranteed outsped the Gliscor if it was uninvested. And if it wasn't uninvested, or if it was like really low speed, if he brought a lot of speed, we'd know. So, gonna go ahead. Obviously, he brings Dragapult, Gliscor, Milotic, Darmanitan, Raikou, and Mega Scissor this week. Turn 1, we lead off Mega Kangaskhan. I think that's the first time this season we didn't lead off with Koko. But we go into Goodra here. They Toxic, and you're going to see that as a very popular thing this game. We just go right out into Volcanion. I go into Buzzwole because I don't think he's going to stay in with his Gliscor against the beautiful water type thing. Just click Steam Eruption and obliterate it. I was correct. I didn't want Buzzwole to get burned, so I go into Koko. I U-turn out on this turn because I assumed he was going to go into Gliscor and not take the Thunderbolt. He was willing to just let Milotic get shit on, so we go into Volcanion. I made a misplay here. I didn't want to click Substitute, but I did. And we just hit Earth Power. He does miss Toxic, does not matter really at all. He Toxics again here, which I thought was kind of interesting. I Dark Pulse. He recovers. I did that just in case, I don't know, he wanted to go into Gliscor, but we're obviously not getting that Gliscor switch that we want. He does do some Scalding. I'm going to get a Dragon Pulse off. And then I switch out in Volcanion just to get some Water Absorb Chip back. We're going to lose a little bit of that because of Toxic. And then we're going to switch back into Koko. Get Toxic on this thing as well. As you can see, he brought a fun little toxic stall team. This time I click T-Bolt because I'm like, you know what? He didn't do it last time. I don't think he's going to do it again this time. He does. And then I just degleam because at this point, Coco is not very valuable, in my opinion, outside of Dragapult, and I think we can kind of handle it otherwise. We lose Coco here, going to Kangaskhan. He does U-turn. Right here, we obviously find out that he's Scarfed. I Earthquake on this turn. And then here, I just click Facade. I would have brought Body Slam, but I didn't want to paralyze the Milotic and make it better against us. They miss Toxic. I Earthquake this time because I thought he was going to go into, like, Dragapult or something to take that Facade, but he doesn't. The only reason I didn't click Ice Punch there, because if he decided to stay on Earthquake, it would still do some decent damage. I T-Bolt here, and then I think here I actually switch out into Volcanion to get that Gliscor switch, which we actually get it this time. And then we Steam Eruption here. He's not running a ton of speed. We get the burn from Steam Eruption, which is actually kind of unfortunate. And we're kind of just in a place where we're kind of not in a good spot here. We end up getting the switch on the Gliscor. Get some good chip here. We go right into Buzzwole here. We get this off. I click Ice Punch just because I figured he's going to go into Dragapult on the close combat, which he does, and we get the freeze, which is huge. I just click Earthquake just in case. He gets a crit with Darmanitan, which definitely sucks because, you know, obviously it would have been if it would have been 1 speed point slower than our Buzzwole, or it would have been slower than our Buzzwole, because it would have been at -3 essentially. And obviously we don't get that, so. He is going to go into Gliscor here. I just get rid of it. I don't want to deal with it. He superpowers here. I'm done with it. He does Sword Stance on this turn. And at this point, there's really not a whole lot I can do. I checked pretty much every calc, and there's no feasible way of me winning this. I mean, maybe if I had sacked off Hoopa, brought back Buzzwole, and done all that fun shit. Maybe with... But Raikou, I think, just killed us with T-Bolt on that next turn, so it doesn't matter. So we do take a loss here. It sucks, but honestly, I'm okay with that. This wasn't a game I was super thinking we were going to win because the matchup just wasn't great because his defense is insane. Between Gliscor and Milotic, it's very hard to break, and I hate it. It's disgusting. It's a good team. I bulk. Anyway, so we are going to go down to, I think, 3-2 now. But we still very much are in contention for playoffs. I think right now we're the 5 seed. So, playoffs are definitely still in play. So, we're going to just have to bounce back. That's all it is. We're just going to have to bounce back. We're going to have to win next week against my good buddy, Chew. I'm really excited to play Chew. It's his first, like, season back in Draft League after taking, like, a 2 or 3 year hiatus. This is his first Gen 8 Draft League, and I'm really excited. I used to play Draft Leagues with him back in the day when I first started. And he took a break from it, and now he's back. At least for in this league, at least. I don't know if he's going to do any more after the fact. But, hey, you know what? I'm just excited that he's here. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Go ahead. Check out all my social medias in the description below. Got my Twitter, Discord, and Twitch accounts. Go ahead. Follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Join the Discord. We are also on the road to affiliate still. We are at 30 followers strong over on Twitch, which is awesome. Thank you guys so much for your support over there. Streams are going to be back up. If they're not back up already by the time this is uploaded, they're going to be back very soon. So definitely want to stay tuned for all of that. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of your hair. Peace out.